I have been very busy this week with the mini excavator. Ran the jawbone this morning, doing some landscaping stuff in a flower bed around the house. You can see my sticker is still in there. Somebody asked me on Instagram if the names are still in there or not, and there's still a lot of the names are down in there where they signed it when they were building that thing, which is pretty cool that that's all still in there, because I've actually run that thing a good bit, but well, I hadn't the last month or so, I guess, something like that. But about to unload it, put it back up under the shed. I'll take y'all in here and kind of give you an update on the fuel tank, so you can see what it looks like after I get this thing off the trailer and back in the shed. There's the Rotovet grapple over there. That thing is bad to the bone, I'm telling you. So here's the tank. Got this end in it, one baffle in it. So you'll have a baffle this away, and then one that away, another one in the middle, one right here, and then one right there. It's welded on the inside here already. What I did on the baffles on this one, I didn't go all the way to the bottom. Stopped them 2 inches before they go to the bottom. We took and inset the sides in a little bit. I'm gonna come back and weld all of this out. That way you got some meat right here to weld to. Weld it out all the way around. Probably do some more on it this afternoon. A little bit later on, get on it and weld some more. It's been a good 2 at a time prep work, getting the mill scale off, polishing it up. But we're down to good raw metal right there. And did all that all the way around on it. Got that fixed up. So I have not set a capacity on what this thing is going to hold. And obviously, there's a lot of people who worry about the capacity. I've had quite a few comments, and I've even got some private messages and emails about the capacity, and talking about you got to have hazmat and all that stuff, tanker and everything, over 120 gallons. I wonder about some folks. I guess I need to pull my driver's license out and show it. I guess a lot of people don't know I've had CDL since '93 and everything, and just show what all I've got endorsement wise on my driver's license. But I'm not sure what the big deal is about that. Why does that bother people so bad to where they sit down and actually type out an entire message to send that to me, and then I read it and all. I'm gonna tell you something. There's literally probably thousands of tanks running up and down the road that are running that don't have any of that. That don't have anything, the driver driving, pulling it in the back of the truck or work truck or whatever, and they're just running with it and going up and down the road. And the YouTube thing kind of baffles me sometimes, the things that bothers people and what have you. All I gotta do is just enjoy the video, watch it. Even if somebody was gonna do this tank around here and they took off, there is nobody gonna stop them and check that tank and check the volume on it and what it's gonna hold. And like I said, I hadn't even said the size of it or anything yet, so nobody knows what that tank's gonna hold right there, except for me and a couple other people around. But so anywho, don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be good. Gosh, So I made this last night. Well, while I was in here working on this other thing, I threw this together too. I took a scrunch, cut the end of it off, drilled me a hole through it, and took a step drill, went to town on it. Then I took the screwdriver part and bent it around that bolt sitting right there, heated it up and bent it around it, and put on the carabiner. That's to go on the on your belt, on your saddle while you're up in a tree, because it's a little bit difficult to have a scrunch with you up there while you're in a tree. And this right here, you can have it on your belt and undo the bar nuts, snug your chain. It's real easy to throw your chain off while you're up there. So far, that has not happened to me yet. I've seen some people that it has, and this is not my original idea. I actually seen this floating around on Instagram here. Yes, a couple weeks ago or so, I seen a picture of that, and I decided I'd put it together. So I'm gonna make several more of these up, get them fixed up. I got some folks that I'm gonna give them to, but just clip it on the belt right there and unsnap it real quick. And stick your chain back on, because if you don't have something like that up there in a tree and you don't have a scrunch either, you got to send your saw back down and let the ground guy put your chain back on for you and send it back up the tree. This right here, you can have it on your belt, and you'll never know, you'll never even know that it's on there. So like I said in the video this morning there, worked on a landscaping project. I actually went over there, I didn't film it, I went over there and ripped all those shrubs up back. It's been about a month ago, I guess, maybe a little longer than a month ago. And then Dean and Hunter have the landscaping side of that thing, and so they're going to be replanting all that back. So I went over there for Hunter and worked the bed, smoothed it out, and ripped all the roots that were left in there. Got all the roots out. Y'all see a video on that. I did a lot of filming over there while I was on that today. Used the EMI, the jawbone bucket, which you'll see. One of the things where the jawbone really shines is in those real small, little old bitty pain in the butt roots. You can bite any of that. If it's the size of a shoestring, you can bite it with that bucket and pull it free. So, going back to the fuel tank here, I'm not a know-it-all. I don't claim to be, never will be, but trust me, I know about the transporting of fuel and everything. We have done it for 30 something years now, actually longer than that, 40 years. And things have changed and evolved over the years on transporting of fuel, and it wasn't ever an issue until after September 11, 2001, until we got the terrorist attacks, and some of that stuff kind of changed at that point. And I guess, I don't know, I think sometimes that people think that other people are just dumber than a brick. I don't know. But, anyhow, there you go. But we're going to get back on this this afternoon, and somebody asked me the color. I'm not sure what I'm going to paint it. I'd like to paint it orange, because orange is kind of my color with all of my color scheme that I've got going on. But I'm not sure that I will, and the reason why I wouldn't is because of, if I painted it orange, I would easily be able to be picked out, and sometimes I don't want to be easily picked out. There's a lot of people out there who would, want to do something, want to sabotage me or something like that while I was out and about. I wouldn't want to be somewhere doing storm work or something and staying at a hotel or something and having to deal with some jerkwad on something like somebody that was jealous, or whatever. And So I may just paint it black. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do on that. And then I may just paint it and then not even show it too. And then that way you don't know, and I won't be able to be targeted, because I think about that stuff all the time. I'll be in my silver truck. I've had this happen about 3 times. And I've been going down the road, and I'll be like other side of Atlanta or something, and I'll get an email from somebody, and it'll be a picture of my truck that they just took of me while I'm going on the interstate or something. And that's a little weird, y'all. That's a little weird, you know what I mean? And so if I'm out and about or something, you see me, don't be a creeper. Say, hey, come up, talk to me. Don't be a creeper like it, you know, because stuff is can get a little bit weird sometimes. But yeah, buddy. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Not sure what I'm gonna do. Well, I got to go collect some money. I'm fixing to go do that real quick, and then I'm probably just gonna chill till we fill with the fuel tank here. So catch y'all later. Oh, any tree work, excavator work, emails down below. Hit me up on it. And the climbing class. If you're interested in learning how to climb, how to use a rope, working in trees, stuff like that, got one coming up June the 18th and the 19th. It'll be in Kingston, Georgia. Send me an email if you're interested in it. I'll get back with you, get you the details, and we'll go from there. So appreciate all y'all watching. Catch y'all later. Later, taters. And so there's one other thing too. The vent. I'm putting a vent in it. There was an email I got this morning talk about, you know, vent it through the fuel cap. We've had trouble venting the tanks that way. So that's the reason why I'm not going to do it through the cap. The amount of volume of fuel that I will move through that thing while I'm pumping, oftentimes the cap vent will not allow enough air to get in it to replace the amount of fuel that's going out of it. So just let me build a tank. Let me build a tank. Watch it work when I get done and stuff. So there you go.